Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Tech. How you doing today? See, you got the first. Let's see how long this takes to load today. Finish all your finals? Well, congratulations. When will you get the results for that? Like, I don't know if like your school's like the ones that you can just check in with the teacher or like half hour to an hour later and be like, yeah, you passed or you failed or whatever. Or if it's posted online that you can go and check. At some point you'll get them. All right. Yeah, I remember doing finals and crap like that whenever I went to the college thing. It was an experience. It wasn't much more useful past that, it seems. Because I'm doing absolutely nowhere close to that field right now. So I've got roughly the equivalent of a bachelor's in electronics, an associate's in veterinary medicine, and I'm working in coding. So, yeah. Learning the coding stuff was of my own accord. Wasn't anything that I like had to go to classes for. The computer sciences. I honestly never knew what the hell that entailed. I just know it's something that you can go for. Like, what's considered computer sciences, like a layman's term sort of thing. Coding. Okay, then why not? Why don't they just call it a coding degree then? And technically, you can learn that online without even having to pay for it. Just have to have the drive. I can understand schools for people that can't just read about the shit online and then try applying it without something like driving behind them. You didn't come up with, well, I'm still gonna grill you for it. Yeah, boy. Like, I had always wanted to learn coding, but I thought it was something that you had to go to like school for to actually like manage to get a job out of it. But no, you have to have a decent portfolio, or else you can do like I did, working in a completely different section of a company, and then find out the company needs some work with this sort of shit, and then learn it, and make something they can make use of, and then use that to weasel your way in. All right, so you learn some of the hardware and the drive, like the pretty much the force behind it, sort of thing. You know, this is what makes your shit work. Then you got to learn, you know, not to put too much power to something, otherwise you'll end up melting your hardware, and put too little power and it just doesn't start up, etc., etc. You know, some of the things that you think would probably be an obvious thing to people, but some had never happened to put a fork in a light socket or something, you know. I learned the hard way about electricity thanks to the Nintendo Entertainment Center, and it's it's Nintendo Entertainment System, and it's a huge plug. And the only plug that was nearby for plugging it in was behind the TV, which we had one of those big ass old box tube TVs. binary operating systems, what computers can actually do and what they can't, theories. Okay. Hey, Mula. I'm doing fine. How you doing today? It's always lovely seeing you. So you have more than one person here. I'll give Tech a shout out and give Mula a shout out. Yeah, tell me where people are streaming so I can come and lurk and eat ice cream and watch you.
Nope, because that's backwards. I mean, that could work. There we go. Oh, the Tetris pieces are probably the hardest puzzles.
God damn it. The last time I was watching you, Tech, something happened that I wanted to clip, but whenever I went to clip it, Twitch fucked up. I don't know if it popped or not, that you gotta clip your last stream or not from some random person. But I did try clipping something for you, and I can't remember what the hell it was right now, but I just remember being angry that Twitch wasn't working. So I remember the anger. Well, that's something like in the Navy, one of the sayings whenever people were overthinking stuff or else making things more complicated than it needed to be was we'd tell people don't nuke the subject, which was sort of a jab at anybody that took nuclear engineering as their job on the submarine, or nuclear technician, because they would take the simplest shit and just overthink it for some reason when it was just, you know, you just do this small thing and that's it. There's nothing greater behind it. So there's people that are like very book smart, but they're not street smart sort of thing. Like they could tell you every capital of the world, etc., every city that's in a country or whatever, doesn't mean they're going to be able to survive in that country. Yeah, it's cool. Keep it simple, stupid, yes. Or else homie kisses. Homie kisses, just homie kisses. Mwah. Alright, so I still need scriptures here. I think I still need a good bit of diamantine to finish up upgrading one of my things. As you guys see, they put out a little hot fix here to finally fix up some of their performance issues. Now, this is an Ogryn. Ogryns are abhumans that usually low intellect, but really high strength and constitution sort of guys. They're given very simplistic weapons, sometimes armor. Yay, thanks for the hug. But yeah, Ogryns are pretty fun to play. I enjoy playing Ogryns. Bless you. Yeah, I need another 200 before I can consecrate this. But they just put out a community update thing here today that they're going to finally add in the refine item thing here with the next update, where if I read it correctly, you can take a perk like here, where's one that I wouldn't give a shit about? I think actually there is a curio on the store here that I don't like because it's got plus XP on it. Yeah. Soda. No soda, bad soda, good water. Water's good. Yeah. I like soda. I drink a decent bit of it. But like here, I'm level 30. I don't need XP anymore. So this plus XP percent would be useless to me. But if I bought this and took it over to the crafting station and used a refine item thing, I could pick this and re-roll it as and get something else randomly. But in turn, rolling this stat would block it so I could not re-roll this or this. Hey, Corvo. Ruiner. Wait a minute, what the hell? There's just no clips? Bah. Huh, Lo-fi scene thingy. Nine days ago. That's why I wasn't following. Bah. Fix that right now. Welcome to 13 followers. Taking care of some important business here. There we go. Got nothing to show at the moment. With Wi-Fi, so I can't even try to stream lately. Well, if you do a speed test on the Wi-Fi, then take your upload rate, divide it in half, and try to set your bit rate around that amount. Maybe a little bit lower. And it might not be the best quality, but you can still stream at least then. But it's got to be like, you know, you test it once, and then test it like 5 minutes later, and then maybe do it again 5 minutes later after that. And if it's around the same amount where it's not fluctuating a whole lot, like drastically, then you might be able to still stream. It just, like I said, it won't be as good quality. Hi, JP. Having changed soon because I can't even. Oh, wow, okay, that is some
it's
pretty
screaming.
Pretty
so
That's 1 out of 3.
bah at the moment. Yeah, JP.
I am. Thank you. Wait. That's not a very good rating, JP. Hold on.
No, it's
I
like
don't appreciate that.
you went and you just said yes, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, you better have gotten some nom noms at least, JP. I've been sharing data from my phone all week. Oof. Well, don't use up all your data, and you never know. You could use it. You could need that for an emergency situation. You know, much as I enjoy having people here watching, if it's gonna put you in a possible bad situation, you know, you can skip watching a stream. Oh, unlimited data. Okay, that's nice. That's good.
It's snowing.
Yeah, it's gonna snow on my stream. I made that.
Wait, you mailed that?
Yeah, I made that.
How?
I used Blender.
Thunder.
Yeah, Blender. I don't get why unlimited data isn't part of like every plan anymore. I don't see any reason why there should be any throttling to data stuff. Hi, MRX.
Going drip, drip, drip. Best bring your water bottle. Best bring your water bottle. At a high rate, you should hydrate because I wanna gyrate.
Thanks for the hug. I'll get the hydrate here in 1 second.
That's a ball.
Baseball. Smacked it, guy picked it up, threw it second, threw it first, double out. I would have been dumbass if threw it the first then second, or ignored second altogether, just first. Yeah, the rule set isn't extremely complicated. Yes. Hog all the data and Wi-Fi and 5G for the birds that they put out. That way the lizardmen always have a steady supply of bird eggs. What is this? Scriptures. I could use the scriptures. I need 6 more to finish up this guy's weeklies. Oh, the suckers or foosball. I know very little about most sports stuff. I just learned what I learned from my dad because he's watched a crap ton of sports. The one sport that I know more about than he does is fencing, because I did fencing in high school, so that was interesting. Tennis, rugby, or surf? Skiing. Oh, jousting. Only jousting I know is the old video game.
Oh, but. Oh.
Surfing I don't know too much about. Rugby I know very little about, but that's mainly because I have a friend that, if you see him pop in here, Roll FPS, he did rugby. And tennis, my mom tried to get me to learn about, but I just didn't care. To be honest, I didn't care much for tennis. It wasn't a big thing for me. Just another thing that, you know, use racket, hit birdie over net. I'd rather play volleyball where it's a much larger target to hit. I actually got full ammo. Usually when I come in, load into a match this far in, the bot had already used up some of the ammo that I have. That's that. They already got one script. Here they come, but what is coming? Yeah, I still have full grenades, that's good. That's... I thought I had boss music, but... Oh, come on. I was about ready to shoot that barrel, but then the teammate went up there. I should have shot it anyway. Being meanie head to my teammates. That's a mutant and possibly horde coming. Dude Nugget, what are you doing, dude? Oh well. Just plow over these guys. Right down there could be a Grim, but we're not looking for Grims, we're looking for scripts. Has come to die. Pokey the pokey. Oop. Oop. Okay, so Dude Nugget should be popping out over here if he follows that path. I see you back here. You're not sneaking up behind me. I knew I was gonna hit that stupid barrel. I didn't think until after I had swung already. And I could take a moment to reload. I just want to make sure Dude Nugget doesn't get caught by a trap or anything like that. Surprised he didn't go into that side room there and check for... He's probably looking for scripts. That's why I took this other side. I'm sort of looking for scriptures, but at the same time I'm just being lazy-ish. That's a mutant coming. Stop shooting me. Got the pox burster at least. I don't really need that. Somebody must have picked up the ammo. Oh. Where did it go? Ah, they found a scripter, okay. That's why there's ammo there. That's a big one. Well, we got Beast. Yep, Beast and Nurgle. I have box for you. Package. Imperial delivery. Package. Launch. Oh, I interrupted my punch. Oh, god darn it. I forgot that it leaves a trail of the pestilence behind it. Okay. Not much I can do about this. I'm hearing a mutant as well. Used up my grenades and that got refilled right away, so that's nice. Do, 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 do. I need this diamantine. That's what I need the most for trying to finish up getting my Curios up to Transcendent, and hopefully that gives an overall boost to this gear that I start seeing for level if there's still something higher than 500. Nice. Ow, ow. A double bounce. Doot at the door, doot. Hey Maggie. There'll be a slow moment here. No maze coming in here. Boop, boop, we give you shout out.
Okay, see, boys are stupid, but they would taste amazing. Well, right.
Actually, I should just pick up the ammo here. Ammo crate up there. Okay, I'll pick that up, I guess, until we find a scripture. This guy at least came over to check stuff out. Another ammo crate here. The Elden Ring. Oh, did you ever beat that one boss you're having difficulty with, Maggie? Stream goes okay. Well, I just had like a very slow mental moment there. I heard the trapper late. I would have been captured if it was behind me. Look at those guys. They're having a Tupperware party. Boom. Okay, so 2 down there. I honestly don't know. I just remember you telling me that you're still having trouble with the one boss. Then again, most of the bosses in that game, a lot of people have trouble with them in general. No. Oh, I hear you, Coral. I hear tick 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 tick. Ow. I can't dodge. Yeah, just gotta whittle him down. Feel like you're a mini book footer. There he is. Ow, how did I miss that? Okay, so I got medical stuff. I could pop that down for Dude Nugget at least. Thaddeus has to come over here himself. Ow. Double tap the Q. Charge it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that a trapper? Okay, they got him. Frame drops. Oh lordy, they're coming. Coral, it's a new. New Coral. Hello, Coral. Hello, Delic. Oh, thank you very much for the follow as well there, Delic.
Oh God!
Give me a moment here. I'll give you a shout out, actually.
No!
I was gonna play Grounded here today, but I didn't want to spoil that in case you were gonna pop me. How are you? I'm doing okay. Just this first run for the day, so.
Good morning, legend.
Yeah, I was listening in on you as per the thing in the lower right corner.
Morning, Amma.
I think Alma's still going, isn't she?
Mr. Start.
Good morning, Demo.
There we go. There's the Alma. Okay.
That's how I feel. Good morning, worst kind of mess. Hello, hello.
Oh,
I hope you guys are all doing well. How is everybody's?
it's not like you held a gun to my head and be like, I don't want any spoilers. Though I did look over what all the mutations were that was in the patch notes, and they actually made most every weapon actually useful now to get the mutations maxed out for. What gun? One that shoots all the T-pieces. I actually thought about doing that, doing some with like making like a sort of bullshit rough draft build of the cabin we had talked about earlier, and having the planks held on by teeth just slammed into the planks. Thing is just maintaining a proper poly count for whenever I make stuff. Do we have a boss? No, that's just a horde. Where's the flamer? There he is. Whoop. Oh, he didn't die. I'll kill him now. I'll just jump over the edge because one of my teammates down here, and I already took damage anyway, so that nullifies the no damage achievement thingy. Hey, yeah, howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome, Raiders. For those who don't know me, I'm Macaulay. You can just call me Mags. A bit of a variety streamer. Been playing this a whole lot because I just get stuck on a game and keep playing the heck out of it until I do burnout. Like, okay, you gonna lurk with the kitty. Okay, we got Damon right below me. Cool. Stinky demon host. Make my screen all fuzzy and stuff. Yeah. Oh, that's what I ended up doing with Deep Rock Galactic. I played the hell out of that game even without anybody else, and ended up burning myself out on that game. And I might go back and do might go back and do like a single match or two of that, just like whenever new seasons announced, just to see what all is new. But I played enough that I have enough materials to buy all the new shit that they put out whenever it does come out. Yeah, most of them might run a little bit low on money in that game every now and then, but that's not really hard to grind up either. One of these days we gotta play that again, Maggie. And Valheim. I think you're the one that got me Valheim, but I never got a chance to freaking play it with you. Monster Hunter Rise, and yeah, I get stuck on a game and I just want to push as hard as I can, then just burn myself out. Like I get a goal in mind and then I try pushing it. Well, as you can see, Ama Kitty, the one I'm listening to in the lower left corner, He's playing at right now with Mako Thresh, Mahkotthresh. But yeah, I think now that they actually got some of the shit together in this game for some of the optimization, you know, ads. Okay, you got both of them. Why did I jump instead of dodge? This damn game. And we missed a scripture, darn it. It's coming from a different direction than I expected. Waiting for the ads, waiting for the ads. Taco pads, taco pads. Touch my booty. No. Okay. Oh, I thought that slide off would have been fine. Okay, back. Alright. Yeah. I forget what I was talking about though. Sorry. Valheim. Ah, yeah. I've actually seen a few people getting back into that game. I don't know if like an update was put out for it or something. Damn it. And fire will pop right there because I had to have the particles turned down like to all hell and back because this game's optimization when it first came out was garbo. But yeah, I know I'm definitely gonna be popping back into Grounded here sometime soonish. I was thinking maybe doing that as tomorrow's stream because they have a holiday update that just hit today, actually. Yeah, that's part of what draws you back into the game. The nostalgia and being like, oh, I remember making this and this and this and having this tough fought battle to get this material for making cool stuffs. Yeah, because one thing I want to do with Grounded is 100% the achievements, and I think I'm 12 achievements off of like 100%ing it. I can check real fast while this loads. Grounded. 13 achievements off of finishing it off. One of which is it seems to be a very tough or time-consuming one to do. Because if you can look at the global achievements for it, there's well, before it was at 0%, but now it's at 0.1% of people have it that own the game. Grow big again and score 100% on the endgame report card. So part of the update is thank you to over 15 million players. 0.1% of 15 million players has that achievement. And much like whenever I found out that very few people have 100%ed Dark Souls 1, I wanted to go for it. How do you do that? Okay, well, it seems whenever you finish the game's story stuff and you become big again, you get a report card thing to saying like how much of the game you completed. So I'm not sure if anything's been put out on like exactly what that entails. Like, do you have to have every single data entry, visited every location that has a actual name to it and stuff? I'm betting like something like collecting every one of the mega molars and the mega milk molars and the milk molars are part of it. But do you have to make everything also? Because I know some things, like some of the smoothies, until you have owned one in your inventory, it doesn't show up on the data tab. Like, you can unlock the recipe for the stuff from Burgle, the robot guy, but it doesn't mean that you instantly have the data on it. So wondering if that's part of it. Does that also include like any decoration stuff? Because I rarely ever go in depth on decorating my shit. I just go in. I make it part of my planning for whenever I make a place in a game and stuff, like Minecraft, for example. If I start building a city or anything, or also an outpost or something, I think if other people were to join me, could they just claim that as their own like little home and just like chill there, keep all their stuff there, and I could be like, okay, that's yours now. Disappear for too long, then we'll just use it for something else. As what happened in the 7 Days to Die server, whenever I was playing that with a bunch of other people. Some people would play with us like once and then disappear for months on end, and then we just end up reusing it for something else. Or also got in the way of building for something else, so we blew it the fuck up. Sadly, that meant that we lost some of the shit that was in their storage chests, because those were locked as well for whatever reason. But, hey. Unless they're the ones that are playing or hosting the server, I don't care. Alright, so 4 more scripters. Yeah, once, but then they found that what they had built was destroyed because it was hindering us. And whenever asked why it was done, it's like, well, because fucking you weren't around. It's like whenever May couldn't play with us a whole lot because she they had bad internet. But I always respected the farm that they built and the house that they built next to it. I would play with them a little bit, but nothing that was destructive. And only whenever they were online. Hey, Tofu.
What?
How's it going? It's going okay. This the one with the... Oh, yeah.
That shit's getting clipped.
Yeah, that was whenever you, had a run-in with the Baba Yaga.
Oh my god.
Yeah, for some reason it skipped the spoopy part. Where you going? What happened? Yeah, Alma's stream had a hiccup. that. Had that open because Coral raided me. Yeah, commercials, yay. Oh, wow. I wish we could get rid of commercials like that and just have the underbar ones. The ones that like make your player a little bit smaller in the player area, but then underneath there's the ad banner thing. I don't mind that. The ones that do this sort of shit where you can't even hear the streamer, it's not even in a picture-in-picture sort of thing, it's just the ads. It does kill the flow of things, and I hate it, but I will say, looking over the analytics for like the past month, I've probably made about as much from ads as I've had from subscribers. So I'm okay with like earning money that way without tapping into my viewers and friends bank accounts to get money that way. Some people probably say it's bad, but I think it's a good. I'm making money. You guys are just sitting through ads like you would if you were watching YouTube without an ad blocker or something. So, at most it interrupts conversations. But if you're talking to me in real life, and you're sitting here right next to me, our conversations probably get interrupted all the time by my kiddo. So. So it's just the way it is. Yeah, I don't like that to get to 55%. We have to do that 3 minutes worth of ads in every hour. Seems a bit excessive, especially when people are seeing 1 of 6 or 1 of 7 ads. But it's part of the way that we all can gain some money without having to worry about if people are going to subscribe to us. I remember back whenever I first started as an affiliate, ad revenue wasn't really a thing that we could get, that affiliates could get. So I got one payout the first year that I was an affiliate. Then I went almost a year and a half without getting another payout. That's because I don't push for people to subscribe. I mean, hell, a lot of people don't even know I stream until I raid them, or else they happen to notice that I used one of my own emotes, or else I tell them, or they have trouble with OBS or something, and I tell them this is how I set things up. I'm not a major advertiser of my own business, sort of thing. Yeah, I'm a stealthy butthead. Lurk about. Script, no, that's grimoires. I'm looking for ones that have the scriptures. The little diamond underneath this icon that like all of them have, like different icons here. That little symbol there says that there's secondary objectives, and there's only 3, and all of them are grimoires. And grimoires they're not horrible. You just have to know how to manage them. Yeah, Foxy is pretty good at promoting stuff. And I forget if she mentioned or not that you two were together live. I think she did. I think you guys announced that. But I knew about that shit like well before then. warm under the blankie, then just have an under the blankie warmness stream. Drink some hot cocoa and bullshit with people. All the waiting. Ah, wait. We're waiting. Ah, God. E. Yeah. Last you checked. Gotta make sure the forums are still up to date. Yeah, I've known Foxy and Drinky and Lynx maybe as long as I've known Amma and the people like, well, the other streamers that are sort of linked to Amma, like Mako Thresh that's streaming with her, I've known for a while. And Coral's Hollow, the one that raided me, I've known her for a while too. I think I've been following her for over a year now.
For my muscles.
Yeah, you got the muscles.
How does that work?
You just have to turn it the right way. This turns on the triangles.
Oh, the shangles.
Yeah, it's neat.
Thank you.
Yeah. But, yeah, Foxy's good bean.
Doing it.
Yeah, neat, huh? Don't turn it the wrong way, otherwise you'll break it.
Break it?
Yeah.
Can I say hi?
Yeah, you can say hi.
Hi, I got Wizard Scuba.
A what? No, it's a Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube.
Got these ones.
They can't see it.
Yeah, and you turn it this way.
What, like this?
Yeah, I got this down to the seats.
Yeah, I'm about in that same boat. I was actually talking to my sister-in-law about like that shit because she asked if I was dating anybody and stuff. Because we got into talking about like, so it's been over a year since my brother had passed, and she has tried to get back into the dating scene, but she just is having problems with it because, well, no one's like my brother.
What is this?
Other than me, but I'm like, nah. You'll always be my sister-in-law.
What's this, Dad?
Yeah, it's I forget what they call this one. I always called it a snake.
A snake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see that kid down to the seats and he got one. I got it.
Oh, the other kid got one too?
Yeah.
That's neat.
Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome. But yeah, actually supposed to be meeting up with her and seeing my nieces and nephews here on the 16th. But yeah, it seems the biggest concern I had out of that whole situation was how the kiddos are doing. You know, whenever you're an adult, especially taking care of 6 kids, you gotta have your head together, otherwise things are just gonna burn down around you, essentially. And yes, she does have 6 kids. 2 are biological, and the other 4 are adopted. Yeah. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, what are you making?
I'm fine. I'm just playing my game. Chit-chatting with peoples.
Yeah, thank you. Give me these. Look.
Well, they did a foster parenting. So after their second biological kiddo,
What is this?
it looks like an O.
Oh?
Yeah, my brother decided to get his stuff fixed and didn't want to have any more kids that way. But then they agreed on doing foster parenting, and at first it was just a brother and sister, and then the mom of the brother and sister like ended up losing full custody, like all rights to the kids at all. And they end up adopting, and then improvised working. Okay, welcome back, Corvo.
Okay. One.
Yeah, good job. And then after she lost full custody, she thought it'd be a wise idea to try to have another kid, and then another kid, and she lost them as well. Running an orphanage for like the last 10 years. Adopted like 5 or 6 kids. Huh, alright. I could never do that because I'd be the dumbass to name one of the kids Knuckles. And this is my Ugandan Knuckles.
I do.
It just feels horrible saying, but at the same time, I can't help but laugh at it just because it's such a dumb meme. Yeah, it's on your head now.
Yeah, I don't keep.
Yep, like a crown.
It's new, Dad.
I don't know. People text me at this hour for bothering me usually.
I bet it's
Maybe. Let's see.
cool.
Nope.
Who is it?
It's the internet company finally fixing the mess up that they did.
What's up?
Messed up stuff.
Oh, Dad, I got Minecraft on your phone.
I know you would, Tofu, but I'm not walking that far. Do you know the way? Tofu's a meanie head. She wouldn't share. Do. What to do? What to do? Grippers. That should be fine. Yay, sharing.
I'm playing that, Dad.
One of these days I'll invest in a GoPro and do cooking streams. Yeah, just be nice.
Yeah, why? Oh.
It's like it sucks having a small kitchen like I have, but I'm used to it. Oh, great. Disconnected from server. Thought they fixed this issue too. I guess not. Oh well. More time to bullshit with people. Barbacoa. Tamales the other day. They were... Oh, nice. Tamale. I haven't had tamales too often. Usually it's just tacos or burritos.
Puzzle. The puzzle.
Yeah, puzzle piece.
Yeah, this is mine.
I think so. I don't have any puzzles. Do. Love you too, kiddo. I'm thinking of making muffins. everybody make about this food stuff. Yeah, there's some foods that you just get the hankering for during that time of year. During the summer months, it's always beef perkert or chicken paprikash, because whenever I was younger, a lot of my dad's side of the family and stuff would gather up this way, actually, near where I live now, at my grandparents' cottage, and we would all come up here, get away from the hustle bustle of the city, because we lived in like a city area, and actually where my dad lives right now, right down the hill, is where my grandparents' cottage was. But it was like middle of fucking nowhere. I remember running around during the summer months with my cousins and going down to the private lake that was near there, because it was a Hungarian park sort of thing. So like everybody that lived in the area or had cottages in the area were Hungarian or of Hungarian descent. But basically everybody knew everybody there. And we would just on our own go down to this lake and just be rambunctious little assholes and drive around on dirt bikes or four-wheelers. But we never really caused much destruction. We just tired ourselves out running around everywhere. But yeah, it was fun times. But I remember we'd come back to the cottage and there'd always be some big ass meal waiting for us, either chicken paprikash or beef perkert or something along that line, some Hungarian dish that my grandmother would make up that was easy to make, but it was very filling. Yeah, anarchy.
I did it, Dad. Face it.
Hey, you made a straight line again.
I did.
What are the other ones that Rockford Crumply, which is, think of it almost like lasagna made with potatoes, and instead of pasta sauce and ground beef, you used sausage and eggs and bacon and lots of butter. It's one of those things that if somebody made a like small cooking dish full of it and ate it on their own, they'd probably suffer a heart attack from how many calories and shit was in it. Usually you'd eat that and just end up crashing afterwards because of food coma. Oof, those were the days. Like this place in the city area where I live right now, of where I live, it's not super bad with the snow, but out where my dad lives, if you don't have a truck that's capable of plowing out your driveway or some other means close to that, you're not leaving your house until you get that fixed. You're either getting your ass out there with a shovel and probably digging all day to get rid of the amount of snowfall that usually comes overnight where we get our first bad snow, or you're already stocked up for a month and then you're already fine anyway. But my dad's like, he runs off well water where he lives. Alrighty, Makey. So, biggest issues if the power goes out. Then he has to worry about having no water until the power comes back. And he also has to worry about his pipes freezing because the water wouldn't be able to be ran at all, even at like a steady drip, to keep the flow going so it doesn't freeze up. Why is this taking so long? Why Jim? Yeah, that was it. Your back would definitely hurt at the after doing that shit. Same for your arms and your shoulders. Mainly your biceps and forearms. Those always hurt afterwards. Shoulders not as much, but definitely the back. But my dad used to have Jack Russell Terriers. They both passed away of old age not too long ago, but it was funny watching them out in the snow. This is always tall enough that the moment they went off the porch, you couldn't see them. Oh yeah, I've seen it several times up here where you couldn't leave, and seen many vehicles get stuck on the road just because it hasn't been plowed yet, and just the snow just ended up building up so much before they got to that part of the road that and nobody else is driving. So if you happen to be one of those sorry fuckers that had to be out at work during the snowfall, then leave in the middle or near the ass end of it or right after, you're probably gonna get stuck if you don't have good tires and a strong vehicle. That's why having a big old truck is actually necessary in these parts. Oh yeah, are you talking about just like high tide, low tide sort of situations, and they park the vehicle in the wrong damn area, and then the high tide comes in, and well, there goes your vehicle. Did the servers just crash or something? The game's still trying to load behind me, and then I can cycle through the quotes.
Look at mermaid, Daddy.
Wow, neat.
Yeah, what is this?
It's just squiggly.
Yeah. What happened? Working?
Lifted by a crane out of the water. That's great. Whenever I lived in Hawaii, I was in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii for a bit, thanks to whenever I was in the Navy. One of the tropical storms hit during the winter months, and somebody parked their car in the wrong place and ended up going over the dock. Went right in the damn water. And it wasn't a friend of mine, but it was somebody that was on the same sub as I was, and that became a fun little joke passed around about having boat insurance for your car instead of car insurance. Alright, I think the servers crashed or some shit, so I'm gonna try Alt F4 in this and start it back up.
Oh, you can catch?
Yeah, looks like the game crashed.
Yeah, what am I doing? Doing breakups.
Yeah. Well, my friend Alhambra is still in there. Not in chit chat. Oh lordy, they're coming. Hey, Sonny. Hey, Altina. Hey, Doc. Oh lordy, they're coming. Double raid. Hey, Miss Chiropractor. Hi. Caught me in the middle killing. Oh boy. Killing Darktide here because got. Yeah, it's an old model, but hey, it starts somewhere. Got disconnected while trying to connect to a match, and then it just stayed in the loading screen for at least 5 minutes. So I was like, no. But welcome. Mags McGillian, for those that don't know, you can just call me Mags. I do variety streaming, currently just screwing around on Darktide as long as it's not crashing or
Hard.
servers being poo gas. And chit-chatting about food and the old times. Slushy raid and duck raid. Perfect. Oh, the other one. There we go. Miss Chiropractor.
Ew.
Oh, that fight. Yay. How goes everything now? It goes okay. Just trying to grind out my weeklies and
Move, orientate yourself.
suffer through performance things.
Spots.
That is Final Fantasy 14. Or Dig Dug. 1 and 2.
I mean, put it this way, we basically can't get eliminated.
Oh, that was lucky there. That's a good laugh. Then in the lower left corner, I've got Amakitty going on in the background.
From the most highborn lord to the most basic servitor is dedicated to the service.
The player was not cringe.
The Imperium's battle fleets and
You must survive by the cringe. Become one with it. Tame it. Like a naughty little boy.
Keep humanity safe from
Do 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 do. Yay, all the blessings. Here comes the warp navigation fun stuffs.
It is the one in which
Yeah.
I serve.
I still like watching this opening cinematic every now and then. That's one thing I like about Warhammer 40k, you know, traveling vast distances over the throughout space isn't done through light speed travel, but by ripping a hole in reality and going into the Immaterium, which is essentially hell for us, and then getting spit out in another location. The problem is, you know, you've got to have a special psychic person on there called a navigator, and if things go south for them, you know, you gotta blow their head off and then hope that nobody else is turning on the ship, and then once you land, get another navigator. Bam. There we go.
For if the Inquisition fails,
And that's Plague Ogre. Doesn't even look exactly like a Plague Ogre either, that we've got anyway. Oh, I don't even think that unit's in the game yet. It's just part of the trailer. Big boy. Protect little ones. Yeah, yeah, the orcs are silly as shit. I do love the whole idea is like they think purple's super stealthy because, well, you've never seen a purple orc now, have you? Paint something red, it becomes faster. If it's blue, it's super lucky, and that's why ultramarines always do well against them. The more there are, the stronger they are. So if you're going against a whole orc battalion, then you got quite the foe, a force to reckon with there at the moment.
No, God!
Hey, thank you very much for the follow there,
please,
Captain Dive
no,
Deeper.
No! No!
Welcome to the stream.
No!
Nah. But I just been thinking, like, what other units would be sort of neat to see brought into this game, or factions, I mean, enemies, and what would possibly pass as a, yeah, this person got thrown into jail for being slightly heretical, not heretical enough that they'd be executed right on the spot, just enough that they'd be imprisoned. But I definitely don't want to see Tyranids. Tyranids were done in Deathwing, I think was the game. Then Eldar would probably be sort of neat, but there'd be no reason for them to be on this planet, most likely. I do know that I can't remember the name of the guy that they hired for writing a story for this game, because this game is supposed to have a story. The bullshit we have right now is just cutscenes that Fat Shark made. There's supposed to be an outlying story to this. Mechanicus. Hey, it's the U.S. Postal Service. Wow, way for a name to just completely derail my train of thought there. Yes, Mechanicus I wouldn't mind seeing. Some are saying that it'd be cool for us to take on an injured Space Marine, but there is no reason for us to take on one since they are working for the Imperium of Man until stated otherwise. Hey, Dinkelberg. Almost like Dinkelberg. And even like an injured Chaos Marine would be a handful for us. Speaking like in game sense. 94, that could possibly loop up to, yeah, 93. Could possibly be 115. Sorry, gotta do some minor mathing stuff, because that 20 health is nice. Resistance to damage from snipers would be okay, but it depends on what the hell we get for our roll on taking it up to the purple stat. Yeah. In all honesty, anybody having the wish to know more about the lore is already great in my book. But knowing more than just a few things about each and every faction is just, you've got to have a shitload of time to waste and a great ability to retain knowledge. Hey, Darth. I should just call you Lars, but yeah, I like calling you Darth. Explosions?
I finally done it.
Nah, Elden Ring. Yeah, I know some Warhammer shit from Age of Sigmar, and I also know some Warhammer stuff for 40k.
Oh my god.
More of my knowledge is pertinent to the Death Corps of Krieg, because I have more interest in them than any of the other ones. But like, I know little factoids here or there about like the different sections of the Imperium of Man.
Oh my god. I made it. I finally hit it.
Yeah, well, I don't see TikTok as a great source for most information, unless it could be consumed in a very, very, very minute amount of time. When it comes down to lore for this stuff. So some of the shorts that have come out on YouTube and TikTok are involving Warhammer 40k are something that caused me to laugh here or there. But most of the lore I've bothered to actually go to the Warhammer 40k wiki and read information about that, and then if I wanted to double check on certain points, I would actually check around the internet, see Reddit posts, forum posts on like official Games Workshop forums and things like that. Like, I didn't know that for a while. I didn't know that Kriegsmen won't take a rank any higher than Colonel, if I remember right, because one of their most famous figures had the rank of Colonel, and in honor of that person, no Kriegsman will ever take a rank higher than Colonel. I can never really get into podcasts. Like, I'd hang out at some podcasts just because they're people I knew, like, other than just whenever they were doing the podcast, we bullshit off to the side in DMs or something. Before they even started that stuff. And I'd show up to support. But, I've never had any profound interest in podcasts. And hell, I barely even like watching, like, talk shows on TV, or else listen to radio shows like that. Yeah, I sort of do like that with streams as well. But I think streams I can digest a bit better, I guess you could say, because the visuals on stream are usually a game, and if I'm not interested in the topic that the person's talking about, and sort of half listen and just watch the gameplay, or vice versa, if it's a game that I'm not interested in, but they're talking about something fun, then, you know, situation around. Yeah, you can also talk to the person too, whereas like most podcasts, they might take questions from their Twitter or else, or it's posted somewhere that you can add, like an AMA sort of set up. And then in the past, whenever it's just like radio talk shows, you'd have to call in and basically stay on the phone waiting for them to answer your, and we'll pick your call up and get your 2 cents on the situation or get your question, and then that's that. Favorite type of bean? I don't know. I like Bush's baked beans, but only if I'm eating cheddar brats. Easier to interact with. Yeah, that's another big reason why I enjoy supporting smaller streamers that are around the same size as myself and stuff, or smaller. Much easier to interact with the streamer. Though there have been some bigger ones that I've popped into and they've answered my questions pretty expediently. Mr. Sark, he's one that I watched on YouTube for a long while, and then he eventually started streaming on Twitch. This was back near the second adpocalypse on YouTube that he started doing shit on Twitch. And just asking questions, or else even whenever he played 7 Days to Die for a bit, and this was around the time that I was playing it a lot, so I did an explanation of how to do the Twitch integration, and his mods made sure that he saw the message, and he's like, yes, I would like to do the Twitch integration, But with about 2,000 people in this chat right now, I'm sort of afraid to do that. So I can understand it. I couldn't even fathom the idea of having about 2,000 people watching me and talking in chat. Good. Yeah, I would always feel like I'd be missing what's going on, and if people asking me questions and shit. At least when I'm around these numbers, I can still interact pretty good and still chit chat. I really like playing games like this, but they're higher intensity than like whenever I was playing Grounded or else Cozy Grove, where I could just stop what I'm doing and do shoutouts. Now I have to wait for a decent moment to do that, otherwise I feel like I'm also becoming a hindrance to my team in the game. Sort of part of why you won't ever really catch me playing Apex or Overwatch on stream anymore. Dark Souls? Honestly, yeah, I could probably kill most things in Dark Souls 1 and do a shout out in a very quick amount of time. I ground that game out to the fullest using a strength build with the Demon Great Axe as my primary weapon. I think I had enough. I think it was strength that increased your fat roll threshold for inventories, like how much your inventory space was. Well, your weight for gear. I had enough of that I could still do a medium roll in Havel's armor. So I played the hell out of that game. So Dex was your stuff, okay? Yeah, Abyss Watchers were in 3. Abyss Watchers were a pretty big choke point for many people. Cool boss, but it was a choke point. I never played Bloodborne and I never played Elden Ring. So those are two, and I never played Demon Souls either. So those are like 3 in the catalog there that I haven't played. Dark Souls 2 I did play through a few times, especially after I found out that they were, I think it's New Game Plus 4 was when you first started getting specific armors from the shop for New Game Plus. Oh, endurance, okay. Stop playing after the first bell ring. Yeah, the twin gargoyles can be a bit annoying, unless you went the other way and fought Quelaag. And in which case, why? Why would you put yourself through the swamp area that early, unless you were really familiar with the game to begin with? I knew there was another gunner around here. No, I didn't know where to go. That game was notorious for that, not knowing where the hell to go. Just get that guy knocked out before I go down here. Yeah, I did just shoot that guy in the face with a grenade launcher and then drop down like I didn't care. Oh, and for those that were thinking of about getting into this game but hadn't because there was no private matches to play, they are working on doing private matches for if you have a team of at least 2 people. But if your teammates drop out and it's just you and the timer runs out, there's going to be a timer on it for being solo play. The match then becomes private. It becomes public. So, yeah. But, yeah, I did get confused on my first time playing through Dark Souls. I actually quit because I just didn't know what all to do. There was no real good direction to like where the hell you go. So I actually quit it the first time I tried it, and then I saw a speed run of it, and I was like, oh, that's where we have to go. I didn't know that. And I watched that speed run all the way through, waiting for the doggo. And then I just went poof. I watched the speed run, that's how I learned. Yeah, right now it's never solo. Make a good implementation of it. We'll see. All I'm majorly concerned about is whenever they do attempt to implement it, that it doesn't go back to having shit performance again for whatever reason. And that would be out of the question for that happening if going from beta to full release it had as bad performance as when beta first happened. Well, first started up. It's like they took all the stuff that they did during the beta for fixing performance issues and just decided to delete that part of the code so they can make room for the item shop, well, the microtransaction store. Oh, I thought I just crashed. Probably, yeah, somebody loading in. Oh, we got a horde coming. But, I just don't get why they're having so much issues with getting in solo play. That is probably the biggest hindrance I have right now to... I'm trying to make a guide about where the hell all the scriptures and the grimoires are, which are much easier to find whenever you have bots. Well, get footage of whenever you have bots, because bots won't pick up the scriptures and the grimoires. Means I won't get as much money in as I could from doing the mission, because the bots won't carry the grimoire or the scripts, but I can at least get good footage of where it's located. And that's the point that I'm working for right now, trying to get that footage to post as like a little, you know, whenever you start off at this section, there's this many scripts in this area that you can find, and here they are, and then show the footage of it. It's very hard to do that right now because people will just instantly pick them up unless you're working with a full pre-made and you tell them, hey, I'm trying to get footage for where the scripts are or where the grims are, and they'll help you with that. I was working with Alhambra on getting some of the footage before, but if he marked where they were at all before I got a chance to see them, I didn't have my melee weapon out, otherwise I would have been able to dodge that. But, yeah, I'd like to get that footage together and then put out a sort of basic guide at least. But until they do solo play, or else I got a full group of 4 people that have an idea a little bit of where some of the scripts might be, that could expedite the process. But as it stands right now, it's just a very long, slow thing. Doubly so with the randomized map, where I can't pick what instances I'm going into. I've got to wait for... Like, if I want to get all the locations for scriptures on this map, I would have to do this and then hope whenever I get back to the lobby, there's another one with scriptures as the secondary objective to run. If not, I have to wait until it rolls through again in the RNG. Oop, there he goes. Flying and dead. Where was the demon host? Somebody called out a demon host. I hear it whispering too. Oh, somebody's shooting at me. I thought there was an enemy near me. No other scriptures yet. At least from what I've seen. That guy's on fire. Ooh, I'm really starting to hate that too. Oh, I got him in the back, but splash damage on the grenade launcher is balls. Because as everybody knows in real life, you don't worry about area effect damage with grenades. No, not at all. I mean, it's like pathetic, the area effect damage for the grenades. A dead-on hit with this grenade launcher will do decent damage. But oh, there's a scripter right here actually. CTO3 right down there. I didn't know there was a scripter that could pop right here. That's part of why I want to make those guides. I've got probably 100 hours in this game already since its release on the 30th of last month. I don't know where all these things are because there's no solid guide of where the hell they are. There's screenshots posted on Steam, but that's just screenshots. You can't tell where the hell everything is just off screenshots. But yeah. So yes, it'd be great for them to put in a solo play, but for whatever reason that's on delay until they do the private matches first, it seems. Though there was talk in the like the community update on what they're trying to put into the game and stuff, that they're going to try to make it so that all the money and crafting materials stuff is shared between all accounts. So that's one thing that many people have complained about, since I think in Darktide your money and stuff was shared across all accounts. Just there was character specific gear and that was it for Darktide. And it's not like a sharpshooter is going to use the Grenadier gauntlets here because they're too big for them to begin with. Also, they're going to be putting in 2 new weapons with the update as well. One's a maul, and then the other one's something else. I forget what the hell it was. I'm trying to talk here, you butthole. Goofy scab shotgunner going after me with a club. Where's Doggo? They got Doggo. No, they didn't. Do we still? No, we don't have. We just. Ah, that Lucas person's a low-level character. Thankfully, this isn't extremely high. You can eat up all the trapper shots. Fox Burster. Upstairs? Yes, upstairs. Gotta be upstairs. Didn't mean to do that, but I got the guy off me. That teammate got way too close to the stairs there. Went flying backwards. Alright, enjoy your lurk. Hopefully nobody tries to steal your underwear while you're doing it. I didn't even think I actually hit that. Oh well. Slicey stabby stabby slice, slicey stabby stab. Slicey stab, slicey stab, stabby stabby slice. Reload my gauntlets. not bothering to check the upstairs back there because I do not believe anything spawns up there. There is a horde coming and a grenadier. Yeah, there you are, you asshole. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I think they might have actually gotten the bomber that was up top there too. That guy just tripped over his own dopeness. Do 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 do. I didn't even see that guy there. I see this guy though. I think there could have been a scripture in that hallway. I don't know if there's one that spawns back here where the grimoire spawns as well. That's first aid. Mark that for teammates to possibly pick up. Thank you, teammate. Ammo. I don't think I've come this way too often, actually. Yeah, usually I don't come this way. I just drop down. Oh, he decided to move at just the right time. Do 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 do. Casually walking over to stab. Making with the stabbies. I always have this feeling like I'm missing one somewhere stupid. Just the way this game goes.
Oh my
God. I know there can be, I think possibly 2 spawns in this upcoming location. What area here? A grimoire can spawn behind these boxes right there. No, med station in there. Actually, no enemies there. There's one right here that I had to do the slicey slice. Nothing here. I'll just do that. This weapon is actually made pretty good for.
How's it feel
Redeemer's name here.
to be a bitch?
Let's see here. Do. I heard a sniper. I checked there. There he is. I'm gonna go over here and kill your friend now. Slice. Well, that's more stabby. That's more stabby than slice. My mistake. So in these little alcoves, or what the hell you'd call them, there could be a scripture. I'm trying to think of where else could there be these darn things. Got grenades up here. This is actually fairly dark back here. Nothing there. This is where it can be time consuming finding all the scriptures. The first aid kit here. I can't pick it up because I got scriptures. That's one way down. And on here, I'm just taking my dear sweet time because this isn't a really high difficulty. That guy though, I can finish him off at least. Stay near teammates. Yeah, if you have your melee out, you have a higher chance of actually dodging the attacks. Some plasteel. Oh, somebody did find a scripture. Okay. Now, I didn't see where the heck it popped, though, so I don't know where the hell they found it. If they found it back in the trains, under the train tracks, or if they found it over here. Because if I remember right, one of the spawn locations for scriptures is right there, at the pillars. That's a mutant. Oh, he just... The mutant's turning on at a right angle, and just... well, it seemed like a right angle anyway. It's just a bit... not balanced at all, if you ask me. Ammo crate. Germanic. Okay, yeah, Germanic actually was the one that was on top of it. Trying to get stuff printed. There it goes through the... Oh, okay. Cool, cool. You gonna do a stream of the leather works? And welcome back.
I did it!
You're still looking for scriptures. I know for sure of one location up here that's where the scriptures could spawn. It's actually on the other side of the wall down below. Well, down there, essentially. Oh, don't have to set up at the moment? Okay. Alright. Making with the stabbies. Stabby, stabby, stab. Stabby, stab. Ah, that's a grenadier. Yep, there we go. There's the last scripture. As I was saying, down here. Reload. Wait for somebody to get over here. Okay, Lucas, you hopefully get your... Where is this guy? Okay, so they did get the bomber, okay. I was like, don't just keep letting them blow stuff up. You know, actually tag them. And try to get somebody to kill him at least. I'm gonna go through the train. So many people miss going through the train here. Most of the time it's actually a sort of safer bet for getting down this than this open spot area that enemies could just lay into you while you're trying to progress. Oh, I thought I hit him. Just downloaded AutoCAD. Oh, fun. I still have that on my PC from work stuff, but I haven't used it for almost a year now. It just sits there and gets updated every now and then. Punch him in the pee-pee. Punch him in the pee-pee. Yeah. Fire. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Bonk. Yeah, sometimes I miss working with AutoCAD because it can be sort of fun. Just like poking around and making stuffs. But I've been spending a crap ton of time in blenders, so that's still making things. Oh, you stop. Boom. dinky bomber. Let's see, a lot of times people miss that right there. Then there's another one coming up to the right that most of the time people don't miss. There's some plasteel, no big deal. Wow. We're all actually doing fairly decent with ammo and health. This is only level 2. Yeah. There's a bomber around somewhere behind us. Where? I'm happy I didn't go forward more. Can't wait until they actually fully get the performance issues under wraps. Then I can actually get the particle effects on the ground back again, hopefully. Where's Doggo? I hear Doggo, I don't see Doggo. There's Doggo. Nope. Oh, come on, I dodged. Great, they didn't even kill. Oh no, somebody did get the trapper. Time to reload this, wait for them to open, and poof. I've done this mission a few times. Just toss that over there because the enemies don't mess with it anyway, so might as well. Another one here. And take getting shot, but somebody slapped me too hard, I dropped this. Alright, that's 3 of 5. Just have to hope the entire team gets up to it. Everything reloaded. Thanks, guys. Alright, so that's done. Let's move on over this way. I don't care about shotgunners that much. I care more about if there's flamers or bombers. Those are the two annoying as hell ones. And snipers. Snipers can be bad too. No. I don't stand for this shit. Get this moved up here. Toss that there. Go help them. That was weird. Hey, I got the last one too. Do, 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 do. There we go. Lucas at least picked up the other one. Come over here. Push bridge button. Shoot one for good luck. Ta-da! That's another 3 scriptures gathered. Hail the void chicken. It's gonna give me my end results? Okay. Maybe server issues again. Yes, the void chicken. Those are such pretty emotes too. Do, 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 do. Sorry, I had to take a moment to pop over to Ama's stream there. He's talking about raiding out, and I don't want to risk it. I'm not ready to finish stream yet.
No, last day I played Fortnite on my password on it. On the end to the cat. Gotta touch.
I thought this was going to give me the same issue that I gave before where it wasn't loading the lobby. 2 left, right? No, 1 left. Did my metastasis. Is there anything good here? I doubt it. Kick back with... You hip fire with this weapon while sprinting. I haven't seen that one before, I think. Critical chance while aiming. Stacks build over time. So you can get plus 20% critical chance. That's actually not that bad. This. Oh, finally a curio that doesn't have plus XP on it in this store. In all honesty, I'm betting a lot of people don't even spend these tokens until they hit 30, and I can almost guarantee almost everybody's gotten a curio starting off that has plus XP for their shit. It's like, no. That'd be only useful if they actually had the refine item thing in already, which supposedly is coming with next patch, where we could change that out for something else. And that was if the other 2 perks were good enough to warrant it. I don't care about stamina regeneration. Damage resistance snipers is okay, but I'm still betting that they'll completely tear through your toughness anyway, so it doesn't matter for that one. Now, if it's an overall damage resistance 15%, hell yeah, that'd be great. Plus 1 wounds could probably be pretty nice with what I'm using right now, because I have the thing where my bull charge, or my bull rush, puts bleed stacks on enemies that I hit. And I think it's 2 stacks of bleed on each enemy that I hit, and then each enemy that is around me that has bleed applied to them. I've got another feat active that makes it so I gain they're coming. Defense. Oh, hello, Kana. Thank you very much for the raid. Hey, odd. Biomutant. I have never watched anybody actually play that game. I know which game that is, though. Welcome Raiders, my name is Magali, you can just call me Mags. I am a bit of a variety streamer, and just grinding out my weeklies on my Ogren here, my big boy. Yeah, hoi! Much hoi. But just going over the stuff that's in the shop and complaining about bad rolls, essentially. Anything decent here? This had got that. I still have to get 100, luckily. That was a Elden Ring clip, wasn't it? I haven't played Elden Ring, so that's the only one that I don't really recognize from the series. That's from the Soulsborne series of games that I don't recognize a whole lot from, other than watching others play it here or there. Good job. Yeah, gotta love when that happens. My friend Joe Devil 29 has a clip whenever he was fighting the first boss that you encounter in Dark Souls 3. I forget its name. But there's a coffin. Like, as soon as you come through what becomes the fog gate, if you fail the first time, as soon as you come through that door off to the left, there's like a coffin underneath a tree, like this big ass coffin under a tree. The boss knocked him down over there, and then the boss went for like a lunging attack and clipped right through the map, and then eventually died because he hit the kill plane. It was completely unintentional for that to happen too. Yeah, it was that was an easy win right there.
Well, red goes to blue.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that. I watched that.
Yeah. Yeah, the only boss fight that I remember really well with, well, there's two, with being very fast due to taking them. Well, there's three actually, now that I think about it, that were programmed in there that you could do for the whole Soulsborne series. There's the Iron Giant in Sands Fortress, or Sands Fortress, that you can stagger him. He goes down to one knee, you stagger him again, and it does a complete knockdown, and if it's close enough to the edge, he'll fall off the side of the arena. The second one's that Ceaseless Discharge, I think is what it's called, down in the lava area, which you can actually like just punch him 5 times whenever it's a certain spot, whenever his hand's holding on, and then he falls to his death there. And then there's the Dragon Rider from 2 that has that arena that the outer circles will go down as he gets lower in health, and you can just cheese him at the very beginning with the first circle drop of the platform, where you just dodge out of his way and he just lunges right over the side. Other than that, I can't think of too many other instances where you can knock the bosses off like that. But whenever they glitch out like that, that's always funny as hell. Like I don't know if it's, they probably patched it out by now, but I remember there was a glitch with the last boss on Elden Ring. That big like space worm thing or where the hell it is. You get behind it in its second phase, and you just keep staying behind it. And then after it does a few attacks, it like its AI bugs out and just stands there for the rest of the battle, and you just beat the hell out of it as long as you stay behind it. There was also another glitch with this first phase where you ran up to it but you didn't attack, and then you used like bow and arrow, I think it was, to just keep blasting away at it until it went to its second phase.
Cring, 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 orange, orange, orange.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Well, is it there?
Scriptures. Oh yeah. Well, I remember there was like one-shot builds and one using magic. Magic was insanely powerful in the first one.
Going drip, drip, drip.
Hey Scotty, thank you for the hydrate.
At a high rate, you should hydrate, 'cause I wanna gyrate.
Light. No, only one light. Or you have two tabs open, maybe.
Stone Boy Corner. I see you do the Overwatch 2s and the Apex as well. Drop you a follow here, and hopefully catch you live here sometime soonish. Gonna go. Alright, thank you very much for the raid, and hope you get some good rest, maybe a little snacky snack beforehand.
No! God!
No, thank you for the follow as well.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
But,
No!
yeah, Scotty, look. I'm watching somebody else play with Valheim 2. Right there. That's Amma. She's actually playing with somebody else. Oh, now they reset. Which one's this? Scriptures. A Wild Amma. Yes. Yeah, bye-bye. Thank you very much again for the raid and for stopping by and for the follow. How am I? I'm doing fine. How about yourself, Odd? Was chilling in a Coral's stream earlier, and then she ended up raiding me, even though I wasn't listening to the stream, and I told her, no, don't raid me. She still did anyway, like a meanie head. That's how life is sometimes. Yeah, I didn't even notice Kuro until just now. Yeah, I did know Mako was there whenever she first, because she was doing art with Coral and then switched over to Valheim, and I saw Mako in there before she got the game pulled up and everything. I didn't see Kuro until just now. But yeah, Odd, I'm just doing my usual. Did the kiddos homeschooling stuffs in the morning. Finished up some work stuff after that. Submitted my reports for the week. Here you get yelled at for posting links. Yeah, if she gives you too much shit, just you know, hashtag guns for pee-pee. Just tell her that. Yeah, her mod setting, or her auto mod stuff's like that. I can't blame you for forgetting about that. If you watch a lot of people like how I do, I forget which ones have it set so you can't post links, even if it's a clip of their own stream, in their chat and shit. I think I think mine is set that way where it will just show 3 asterisks if somebody posts a link. But I do have a thing that I can do, just exclamation mark permission, then person's name, and it will let that person post a link for the next minute, I think it is. So it does have a window to it, but.
I know the passcode.
Neat. Oh, this is near the beginning? No, this, wait, yeah. Yeah, this might be near the beginning. We might not have even gone to the first tower yet. Maybe? Where is it? I heard click, click, click. Where did it go? Stop running. Stab. Okay, not behind the door. Okay, this is the first tower. So, not here, but up here. Can be a scripture. Stop running at me like that. It scares me. Nope, no scripture here. It's like, personally, when it comes down to the two clips of the stream, that's why I'll try to keep an eyeball out on my analytics, well, Twitch activity, while I'm playing, well, whenever I go to end stream, see if anybody's clipped stuff, and then whenever I'm doing checking the highlights, I see if it shows on the highlight timeline, which it should, and then I'll post those in a separate tweet where after I do my thank you tweet thingy for like everybody showing up to the stream and who I rated. Just sort of like show, you know, people put in a little bit of effort there at least and clip stuff, so might as well share it. I'm always worried about doing, oh, diamantine, I'll take that. Sorry guys, this crafting material is more important than keeping you guys alive. Even if we die, we still get those, so. Okay, so there's one up on this, possibly up on this shack. Come up this ladder. And I think there's a sniper around that tried taking a pot shot to shoot me in the booty, but it failed. Then if there's not one in there, you go around inside here. Oh wait, wrong inside. I went through the wrong door. You gotta go off to the side here and then go down to the bottom. Stop shooting at me, I'm looking in boxes. It's more important than you. Oh, no, they didn't see the scripture in there, but it could be down here. Right here. This area is where it'll be, if it did spawn. And there's nothing up top. So it's sort of useless to go up top, as far as I know. If you get a horde, enemies will come down from up there. Nothing there. This area I don't know too well, so that's where I'll be like looking around a bit more. I hear Snooper. Yeah, show me what to hit. I hit them. Like, bow. Oh, down here can be one. Nothing here. Okay. Where else? Where else? I think this is moving further into the match. More diamantine, so I think that takes us up to 20 now. And over this way. Mutants coming along. They found it. They killed it. Yay. And nothing in there, I guess. Anything in here? This Trader's Row. We haven't gotten crap yet, so I'm betting there's possibly at least one in this location. Matter is finding the darn thing. Probably one of these little side alcoves. Okay. Nothing here. That guy's taking a long way around. Why are you going this way, dude? This guy's just making life unnecessarily hard for him, so. This slicey, stabby, slicey. And this leads back down to where we were. Nothing here. Now I'm beginning to wonder if there's like a bug where the scripts just aren't spawning. Which I wouldn't put it past this game at the moment. I really truly wish they just kept the same sort of setup as they did in Vermintide. Where you pick a mission, if you want to get the scriptures or the tomes, the grimoires or the tomes, then you pick them up while you're going through everything. They spawn each and every time you play through. It's just up to you and your team if you want to pick up the things. Whereas this, you've got to wait for specific map setups to actually even have a chance of getting them. Which a lot of people don't seem to like. I don't know why they haven't listened to the fan base about, like, why did he change it like this? This is dumb. Only defense I can really put towards them having it this way is if you look at it as though you're playing the tabletop, technically it's all just a bunch of random skirmishes that you're doing anyway. So it being like that would be in-game, correct? But we're not playing the tabletop. We're playing a first-person shooter team survival game. Yeah, I see you in there. I'll just take care of this first, then get you. Okay, there can be a scripture in here. That guy's still carrying that battery. Oh, that poor fella. That's why it's so silly. No way in hell all the scriptures are going to be at the end. I'm happy I got some diamond team, but I just need 2 scriptures. No, I need 1 scripture, so it's like finding none of them is going to really be irksome. There we go, we got a scripture here. Somebody else can take that. You can, yeah, Mr. Carry a power cell everywhere for no reason. You can carry that. Hey, Ertic, how you doing? Happy birthday. You doing good? Well, that's good. Happy to hear that. Oh, somebody moved along the actual pathway. Now we need to double back before. I don't like that sound. Oh, we're here. Might as well deploy the servo skull. Have things move along slightly. Doesn't really do much to us. Otherwise. Oh, yeah, that is indeed a sniper. You guys can play with that. I'm going to continue looking for scriptures. I think I just needed 1. Yeah, it's a pock burster. I don't care. I already took 1 point of health damage, so I'm not getting the no damage thing knocked out this time. Ah, darn it. Switched over to my other stuff at the bad time. There we go. Scan the poopy body. Here. Oh, no, they got them all. Oh, you already killed the guy that's behind me. Good job, teammate. Thank you. Another first aid kit here. I just ripped through some of the cannon fodder around here. That's where you guys were shooting me from. Get back here. I was stabbing you. Stop it. How about myself? I'm doing okay. It's just trying to grind out weeklies on this character and just BSing with peoples as I does so. Once we get on the L invader here, give you a little shout out.
Yeah.
I hope you've been doing okay in the
Thank God I have
get his face,
Punch Showdown. Seems like you've been enjoying that.
You're faster. There we go. I am still not aggroing him. Just keep moving.
Seriously, I'm gonna choose this boss fight?
This is the cheapest thing ever!
Yay, cheap boss fights.
This is the cheapest fucking thing ever!
Okay, so go this
It
way.
doesn't even give him an opportunity to attack as you just keep moving.
Oh, we got a whole horde coming now.
That's all.
Accidentally hit the barrel, but that means I can go this way and get that. By the time I come around, it should start dissipating. Or I timed it wrong. Oh well. Let's do that. Makes life a little bit easier just charging through the enemies and applying bleed to a lot of them. For the most part, they'll die. Do 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 do. Miss playing with Derp. I thought you played with him the other day on Mech Warrior. Oh, we got a boss fight. We got a script here as well. Oh, a bomber as well. Where the hell's the bombers? Oh, hello. Take that. I deliver you to the box. Ah. And then dead. Easy win. Box always prevails. See those bubbles? It's supposed to have an orange trail to it, but again, I have to turn down the particle effects to, I think it's 0.55 with the normal particle effects to try to increase frame rate on this poorly optimized game. Oh, ball work. You guys have fun with that. We got 2 scripts. That should definitely be enough to help me finish my weeklies. Getting the 3rd one would be nice to get all of it together for the most amount of XP we can get. Money. More so interested in money since I don't need XP anymore. Guy's still carrying the energy cell. I don't mind, that dude can do whatever he wants as long as he's not going down and being a hindrance to the team. Nothing here. Yes, puppy dog. We're gonna come out of there. Oh, jeez. I didn't expect the dog to come out of the same room we were in. That was a bit weird. Come up here, turn on the button. Then we got plant the 3. Whatchamathingy tacos. Wait for them to do the hack. There we go. Security. I can get this one up here. And there's 1. 2. You got number 2 over there. Yeah. Looks like Sarnier's got that. Since we're a bit separated, the doggos. Oh, of course I had to reload. Accidentally killed the dog. Just blindly swinging. Okay, so that interrogator went down. Do I hear a poxburster? No. Okay, so Caesar's got that down there, maybe? Yeah, he's got that. I'm hearing Trapper. Yeah, they got the Trapper. So yeah, one of the YouTubers I've been watching for a while actually did a video with his crew on this game. And it was just amusing to no ends to have one of their teammates on an $11,000 laptop, gaming laptop, crash 3 times throughout their session, with just to show off how horrible their fucking optimization, well, performance issues are on this game. Oh, there's a sharp sniper. Okay, somebody already got that. Okay. Interrogate the security stacks. Yay! I thought that said security shack for a while. I was like, how we do that? So he's putting the interrogator on there, and that's doing its job. I like buzz, 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 and making weird noises. ADS and wait and shoot and wait and shoot and wait and shoot. There we go. See, this gun applied bleed with its shots, that would be great. Because it's got a decent area of effect for its explosion. It's just that the impact will do a great deal of damage if you directly hit somebody, but then the area effects, like between I think 5 and 10 points of damage, which is not enough to even kill the weakest of enemies. I love when they just stand there for no reason. Oh, now we can get out of here. Oh, and if I went to the right, I would have been fine. Push button, get bacon. Rip your battery. So he was intentionally carrying it that whole way. I love it. Let's see here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure everybody's on the L invader. So that finishes up my weeklies on the Ogren at least. Yeah. Yeah, only 20 diamantines. So I'm guessing the small ones only count as 10 per cube that you pick up. Large ones are probably 20 each.
Oh my god. Daddy? I was told him on dark, but he did.
Come on. I just want to get my 1,000 tokens and most likely raid Amma here. There we go. Okay. And boop, there we go. Rolled over since we actually... So the tokens themselves will roll over onto your account without having, well, onto your total without having to go into this screen, but you've got to stop in here to actually get the plus 1k. Roughly 3 days left on getting any other weekly contracts done. Nothing I really care for on this shop. Hitting at least 3 enemies with an attack stores 15% toughness. Ignore enemy hit mass on critical hit, lasts 2.5. See, this one's right here. This one right here is nice. Confident strike replenishing toughness on chained hits. But that doesn't count the first hit. So you gotta be like spamming your left mouse button to constantly be getting a toughness replenishment. So for this to actually count, I think I'd have to hit him with my grenade launch, like an Ogren bulwark, or a Reaper, or else Crusher. I'd probably have to hit him with my grenade launcher first, well, my Grenadier gauntlets first, then charge them and hit them with this, or charge them then hit them with this to actually have it apply those 3 stacks of plus 15% impact damage. Good critical hit damage, melee critical hit damage, and melee damage against elites. That's not bad. That's a decent looking shield. It's just, it's way lower than this combat knife. Well, with the weekly it's done. I think tomorrow I'll probably pick up on working on my Psyker to get him leveled up. And once we hit 30, I'll probably try again to maybe just put up a poll of random names for Preacher, Zealot, to, you know, that people could probably vote on, or else I'll just make some snarky ass character. Alright, so we're going to raid Amakide. Raid sub for if you're subscribed. Raid Globe if you're not subscribed. And yeah, everybody give Alma some loves whenever you pop over there. I mean, heck, I might even play Grounded tomorrow so we can check out the update together. And also maybe do some progress on that, as long as it's running smoothly. But yeah, thank you all very much for stopping in tonight and hanging out, chilling. Thanks to those that raided tonight. So Coral, Sunny, Duck, and Kana. Thank you all very much for the raids. And thanks for the new follows. And yeah, hope to see you guys here tomorrow. Until next time, you take care of yourselves and be safe and tacos. Bye.